Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another wondrous, another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane. We'll be hanging on 1 vs 1 right here on Langraskea. We shall be watching the northern half, Ebson fighting for the Soviet Union, and the 310th Mechanized Brigade going up against Insaneivan of the 3rd Panzergrenadier Division. We are seeing a Grenadier start here with an MG going to following up right here for Insaneivan. Doctrines are Spearhead Doctrine, Festung Armor, and Mechanized versus Ebson's Guard Rifle, Shock Rifle, and Shock Motors. Almost the sort of standard thing you've seen for some time for Soviet players, but with a bit of Shock Motor thrown into the mix. And we're seeing plenty of conscripts on the way there. No vast, unimaginable surprises there from Ebson. And looks like Insaneivan is actually rushing straight for the victory point. Interestingly enough, not for the fuel, not for any other resource point, but the victory point. Looks like Insaneivan is a fan of victory. Ha ha ha. Oh, yeah, that one was terrible. But Grenadiers are here, they're going to secure the point. MG following up here, the Schweres MG 42. More conscript Nikki arriving for Ebson.
Territory secured.
So far, more broader approach from Ebson, while Insaneivan is taking more measured, focused approach so far towards the west.
The new unit has arrived.
Second squad of Grenadier arriving right there for Insaneivan.
Under fire! We are ready for action.
Combat is moving up versus the Pioneers. Pioneers taking up now position there in the light cover, or they're having a bit of trouble all staying in the bush and firing safely from there. MG42 covering the open approach there, securing the munitions to the point there. Countries might be moving from the north. Pioneers are not having much luck here against the combat engineers. This is not really going well for Swaziland. They'll be asking some Grenadiers moving in. A Granatenwerfer on the way for Insaneivan. There we go, taking up position there, forcing Insaneivan to lead to one back Grenadier squad track to ensure the conscripts don't rush for the point. Thus essentially using one conscript squad to tie up one Grenadier squad, and certainly the conscripts will definitely hold the advantage with the better cover inside there. But combat engines push back, Pioneers pushing up while the Grenadiers kill the point, then move up.
Machine gun squad.
MG42 continuing to cover the flank, but we are seeing Granatenwerfer going to move up here from Insaneivan to blast the bastards out of the house. There is no hiding from the Granatenwerfer. Oh, well, there is, but you know you'll get blasted out. There we go, Grenadiers flanking up. Not the best position to flank. I mean, the broadsides of building, at least in this case, there's less broadsides that have positively more windows and thus points to shoot out from. But they, oh, good lord, they got out in one go. They didn't take the back door, they stepped out the front door, and good lord, that is rare to see, but it can happen. Do be careful when you're actually getting out of building when you're under fire from a mortar. That can happen, though it is the first time I've seen it happen in companies too, but good lord, right there.
Support standing by.
Talk about an explosive entry, or de-entry, either way. Second MG42 going up to 2 Grenadiers, 2 MG42s, and a mortar. Certainly Insaneivan has definitely gotten a bit of an edge right there with that one mortar strike of doom that really managed to blow the stuffing out of Ebson. As always, be careful around mortars, and certainly also be careful about choosing the doors you exit from. But yeah, that was a bit unpredicted, admittedly, but again, it can happen. Such are the fans of war. Anyway, scout cars out, special rifle command here for Ebson. Going to rush ahead pretty aggressive right there with the M3A1 scout car breaking through the fences. No mercy for the fence. More Grenadiers on the way. It looks like Insaneivan is going for a pretty heavier tier 1, which could actually give Ebson time actually in that case sort of perhaps alleviate things by either taking up quickly or doing something else which could take advantage of the more heavy tier 1 front here from Insaneivan. Also setting down an S minefield around here. Fascinating. Definitely nice to see, though. Of course, he's also got plenty of missions. He hasn't upgraded his guns, so he might want to fix that. But there we go. Quick Ebson field up there, noting he pretty much just laid down one bit of it, then didn't bother any further. I do believe he might be seeing. There we go. Planted fast. And a lot machine gunning up another Grenadier squad. Scout car there took a nasty hit. Second scout coming in, noting another flamethrower engineer squad up here for Ebson. Fighting going up here in the centre. A nice little move there, certainly going to make any movement here a bit of a painful experience. Yuri, who threw the Molotov, also happened to catch on fire. That was a bit unfortunate there.
We have liberated the objective.
I should not have drank from that cocktail before throwing it. Anyways, scout car rushing ahead there. Pioneer's caught out in the open. That is definitely not good right there for Insaneivan. Pioneer suffering to the 50 caliber and the flamethrower. Bit of mortar fire going on there. Might be able to get off a bit of an attack here on the mortar, but no. Pulls back. And there goes second scout car ready. Quite a mobile strike force currently up for Ebson. He can actually use it as this is quite dangerous. Now, I mean, if he attacks around here, gets the MG and the mortar, he can do some serious damage here for Ivan. Of course, it's all about utilising this force correctly, because handled correctly can do a lot of damage. Not handled correctly, of course, it'll blow up and you'll get a lot of dead troops and some smouldering American wreckages. So that, of course, is vital to keep in mind. But there we go. Two scout cars pooling together. Even the Grenadiers won't be able to handle that. And there we go. Motorized raid. And there we go. One Grenadier catches on fire. Lots of fire here being poured down their necks. Not looking good there. Do see like to make a nice company. Is up for Von Ivan. Not Von Ivan, but just Insaneivan. But so many Ivans. Damn you, Ivans! Damn you! Put an Antonov up there. And hit the dirt using guard rifle. And oh, nasty hit there for the mortar. That mortar is just gold so far already.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Commies, there will need some reinforcement. Apparently, a little hit and run dig the salt in a few losses. Guards rifle infantry pulled up here for Ebson. And he's going for the cut-off point, but once more fire and bullets. And oh, grenade there from the Guards infantry. Telemine going up right here, nicely done. Will Ebson though be paying attention to Ivan's mining? Mortar rounds, and looks like a Grenadier squad car wiped out. Oh dear. Real nice work there from Ebson and his scout cars, proving quite punishing to any opponent trying to retreat, for that matter, if they got too aggressive. And there we go. Pioneers in trouble. Scout cars rushing ahead. The MD-5 is going to be in trouble as well. It's in a building and there are flamethrowers. That is bad news. And there we go. Machining gewehr abandoning. Oh, but Telemine. Oh, destroyed engine only. Good lord. Might he actually be able to salvage this one? No. And no attempt at repairing it. Perhaps feeling the situation is a bit dangerous and might result in someone getting killed. Second scout car though is still operational. Looks like Ivan has secured himself his own like-to-punch speed back. Now go retreating right through the S-mine field. Taking a few losses, and there we go. 222 bereit with the Kampfwagenkanone 20. 30 actually, 30. Able to lay down some serious fire now. There we go. The conscripts on the run. They do not fancy auto cannon rounds or machine gun bullets in the gut. Nice range there kept. Cut off from there. Troops slowly advancing. Though Ivan could do with some more infantry sooner or later. Some more Panzer Grenadiers, and Doctrine would also be right now a good idea to begin considering.
HMG here.
Rechter Panzerspähwagen reporting.
Guards infantry moving up. Scout car moving away. Large infantry force here for Ebson. He's got 2 guards infantry squads, 3 conscripts, and a scout car plus several engineers with flamethrowers. He can certainly launch quite the broad assault and perhaps try and overwhelm Ivan. Of course, question is, can he pull it off? And that's going to be the tricky thing. Of course, at this stage, he might be an idea to consider exchanging the CoH2 with some Guards riflemen and trying to hunt down the other armoured car, since Guards riflemen and scout car can be quite a method for dealing with German scout cars. No, using it to basically support the guardsmen. There goes scout car on the horizon. Oh, a few hits there. And an immediate hit there from the anti-tank rifle. And before to the covering, allowing the scout car to pull back reasonably unmolested. And up the right flank, a squad have wounded Grenadier squad is being assaulted by a considerably large conscript squad. Scout car needs to be careful there. We got another hit. Scout car almost down, almost kaput. Minor engagement going up here. Grenadiers pushing up with running straight into some guards infantry. Popping over to Ebson. Could be considered now beginning to get up some tanks or assault guns, or tank destroyers, whatever he fancies. Submachine guns now being handed out en masse to his conscripts as well, pushing their firepower further. Scout car unleashing death and destruction, and resulting in a mass retreat right there from the conscripts, surprisingly enough. Looks like he realised that might not succeed, or decided it would succeed anyways. Going for the western fuel point, and there we go, Tank Battalion Command going up here for Ebson.
We are awaiting orders.
Enemy forces are neutralizing
Going for the cutoff point, they're not going to deal with the guards riflemen right away.
Support?
Also noting at least one squad has been upgraded with the DPs, it would
We are
seem.
awaiting orders. What do you need?
Looks like they will be launching a counterattack against the Grenadiers.
Your predecessor died a hero.
Coming a bit under fire, there go the MD from a nearby house, opening up. We'll be stopping the guards infantry soon, and there we go. More Tibetans, one unleashing death from above. Oh, grenade against the Grenadiers. Didn't do much though. Didn't do much.
Keep moving! Stay low!
Ivan though making some progress now. He's been rather a bit on the back foot for the moment, but making good progress. We might be seeing some tanks soon though. And for that, Ivan might be in trouble. He's only got one pack and currently, I mean, that rather leaves the entire right hand side rather open to an armoured assault. And there we go. In fact, as soon as this is done, the T-34 is in production.
We are bleeding, comrades.
Here we go, another main push going on here. Grenadiers doing what they can. Scout car in the range, sort of support, but only when they actually get reasonably close to the conscripts. And they go rushing it. Guards in, they're going to be ignoring the Grenadiers. The scout car is the prize. If they can get that, they can maybe do some damage. And there we go, buttoning it down. The MD-42. It could have stood, I think, to being a bit closer to the front line, but no. And there we go, nasty damage inflicted on the scout car. And Soviet scout car pushing on it. Grenadiers scored down again. That is bad. And looks like the 222 escapes for now, but that is not looking very friendly. Same thing over here. Pioneers running some serious issues with the conscripts and being forced to retreat. Panzer Grenadier have arrived for Ivan right here. That's lovely. But then proceed to run straight into the scout car, followed up by the T-34 76. Definitely bad news, and we're seeing a T-70 then following it up for Ebson right there. Additional Soviet armour.
Make it quick!
Getting loud out here.
Look out, grenade! We rise in the
Oh, pack misses the scout car. Veteran 2, but there we go. Scout car wiped out. Most of the engineers dead. But the MD is forced to retreat in the face of the T-34. Engagement continuing over here. Grenadiers holding out reasonably well versus the guards into the veterans who won, but low on health. Both retreating there, but the Grenadiers do manage one more kill before pulling back to the base.
Area secured.
And second pack up here, Insaneivan taking no chances getting an additional pack to ensure his one pack doesn't get overwhelmed by Soviet armour. Good thinking there, Ivan, in particular, since you're clearly a bit off before getting any armour.
guards here. You need light anti-tank support?
Da, comrade.
There are no cowards here.
T-34 ready.
Looks like Ebson is getting ready for another push,
That
while
provides.
minor troops are making progress in the west.
The sector is at risk.
Ivan once more pushing ahead.
We have it.
MG42 has actually been pushed further back on the right flank, and there we go. Pioneers under fire from the T-70 light tank. T-34 moving up to the other one. He's hoping to actually launch into developing assault. Nice, and there goes Scout Car moving up the T-70 pack nearby.
We have fought the enemy! We are taking losses!
Oh, close to getting that T-70 down, but no, the Scout Car's pulling back. Although it is close to Veteran 2 as well. Panzerless versus Conscript over here. Guardian running support from nearby building with a light machine gun. And anti-tank rifle. Panzerless pushed back with heavy losses. Incendiary armor pistol rounds though could have been used on the MG42 against the Guardian. In there go, hitting another mine, but combat engineers are flanking in with their flamethrowers. And actually managed to hit a weak point right there, but we do see the MG42 here trying to stop, but ultimately the combat is passed through its arc of fire without much harm. MG42 moving up, then it's nearby a mortar, getting overwhelmed, the crew toasted and burned. Ebson is clearly laying down the pain upon his fascist opponent.
We rise in the ranks.
222 awaiting repairs. T-34 setting up an S-mine, not much glory right there, but driving straight from the Panzerabwehrkanone. And managed to drive through its arc of fire.
We have lost the comrade!
Oh, careful again. There's a small tip there again in actually selecting your troops, and then when ordering tricks, it actually clicking on a side with the door, like exiting through the back door. That was close to miss, ending up in the same thing that happened early in the game.
Your orders, comrade.
No mines up from Ebson though, surprisingly enough.
Engineers standing by.
Also at the current moment, considering how Insaneivan is playing, he could consider how to basically bombard him into submission. That would work, I think, quite nicely. He'd just have to wait a few minutes, set up a howitzer, and then basically blast the stuffing out of Insaneivan. Since Insaneivan would be rather very much set up, since he's very reliant on support units like mortars, MDs, and PAPs. And of course, they are easier targets to hit for the artillery, so that would be something to consider there for Ebson. Again, pushing out, though leaving everything in a much tighter ring, thus sending in infantry out a bit unescorted, and of course in this sense, I mean, of course it ensures that he has something to fall back to, but at the same time, the problem is a bit, it leaves his infantry quite exposed to tanks and other nasty things.
Heads down! Make it quick!
And guards into the vertical on this gun, needs to stop, but no, they're still moving, apparently insane, no one has paying attention, and there we go, storming up behind the tree. And there we go, quick rifle grenade, and gets half the squad, and quickly picks up a DP themselves, increasing their firepower by a bit there. In return though, grenade gets half their support.
What? Enemy infantry has our range!
Panzer grenades quick turn against the guards infantry.
We are ready!
Quick grenade there, and seems to actually do more damage to them than the Panzer grenadiers. You know, Yuri, I think we should kill more of the enemy than ourselves. And Veteran T2 for the scout car. Wunderbar. There we go. Panzer Grenadier pushed back. Third Panzer Grenadier showing a bit of trouble there. T-34 rolling ahead, and oh dear. Can the scout car escape? Can it round the corner? No. That was a very short-lived career of the Veteran T2 scout car. Death by T-34. We are seeing an increasingly large armoured force going up here for Ebson.
Replacements have arrived.
2 T-34s in his service, plus a T-70 light tank. That is certainly a decent amount of armour he can present against the opponent, who still doesn't have anything towards that. And basically only have 2 Pak-40s to rely on for anti-tank weaponry. Communist quick coming out of fire. There we go, mortar round gets half the unit, and the Grenadiers quick to finish off. T-34 though is quick to react with a 76mm gun, and oh! Grenadiers getting hit by their mortars, getting blasted by the T-34s, and are quickly rushed off. Grenadiers slowly advancing, conscripts doing what they can toward the back, but are retreating, realising they perhaps can't quite win there. Not in their condition.
We own this territory. We are losing.
Time for the mid-game analysis currently. I mean, Ebson is holding most of the map. He's also got quite the infantry force. He's also got the armoured advantage. On the other hand, he is a bit lacking in support weapons. Anything else that might help a bit like this, you know, something more mechanized, something that can roll a bit faster. He could consider getting up a half track, you know, filling up with some troops that could quickly rush behind and do some nasty damage that way. Or, of course, he could get some snipers to that way perhaps try and break through by slowly picking away at the enemy gun teams. So that is definitely something to consider there, but otherwise, you know, he's basically just trying to leverage things in a proper sort, trying to hit as many angles as possible, ensuring that he can't be quickly locked down by a single MD-42 and a pack, but generally, you know, needs to keep managing things in that way. He has to control too much, and that way he's more likely to commit a mistake, and thus there's something to take advantage of for Ebson. That is something he should consider. Of course, he could also, and I would also strongly suggest a howitzer to get up and begin bombarding Insaneivan's position and get that up. He might, you know, be able to be reasonably well win the fight. Popping over here to Insaneivan, who has gone for festering armor. Right now, for example, a command tank could actually work out, would certainly work well against infantry, and of course be able to keep his other troops while in their own territory a bit more safe. So that's something, of course, it would be very vulnerable to the enemy armor. So that's that as well. A Pack 43 is also definitely a possibility to help deal with the T-34 and the T-70s. Would not be out of its place in the fight against the Bolshevik foe. Well, looks like he's taken up, so some armor could work out. Stugs or Panzer IVs. And if he goes for Panzer IVs, he could definitely also then benefit, so then got them some vital positions, then making them go hold down so they actually become more dangerous. And of course, once they'll actually get more range, but they'll also be harder to damage, and I do believe they gain some damage bonus as well in some manner. So that could also be something right there, a bit of a fun thing for Insaneivan to consider. But getting some armor right now might work, though there might also be something in getting more infantry. Those are definitely also options for Insaneivan. But let's get back to the fight here. Rushing straight into the MD-42 and press. Hansen was quick to follow up with the Sturmgewehrs, and there we go. Counter could run off and mowed down. Unfortunate Guards Infantry pushing a broad assault in the centre.
In combat!
Definitely something you need to be careful about.
Bastards attacking!
Mine engagement American is running straight into the conscripts. They should stop up and fire away the light machine guns at the bastard. Tanks following up. Panzer going to take heavy damage. Veterans one for the T-34 right there. Two Panzer Grenadiers down. Guards Infantry pushing up the centre. There's nothing to stop them. The Grenadiers doing what they can here with the light machine guns. Conscripts are taking heavy losses. Might even get the score. Oh no! Man lost. DP lost. But he picks it up while on covered in fire and retreats, surviving the ordeal. Pack 40 going up maneuvered. Other Pack 40. I believe, oh, it's mounted back to the base, but this one is doomed. T-70 pushing up here. That is a massive assault going in right there from Ebson. Overwhelming Insaneivan's defences. He could have done with a few more mines. You do see the railway artillery is up, so that's perhaps something to consider. And looks like, oh, he's more where the pack is now, so he could try and launch an assault from there. T-70 rushing in. Guards Infantry taking heavy losses. Support Armour Corps is up. He's definitely going to get a bit off for a tank or any sort of armour. Good lord, then looks like the Guards are pulling back. The tanks are pulling back, though they are. There we go. Wrecking one of the Pack forces, denying Insaneivan an anti-tank asset against his Soviet armoured foe. Mines would definitely be nice to see following up. Oh, Tellermine! Tellermine! Oh, there we go. The T-70 went down. Mine in the exact same spot as the first time. No minesweeper, so there we go. But we do see some self-repairs up. That should help. Sturmgeschütz is an available option right now for Insaneivan. And there we go, the Stug III is on the way. T-34's advancing, commander find there from the pack 40, point blank. But they are quickly overwhelming it. And there we go, circling about it. There's not much the pack crew can do. Grenadiers here getting wiped out by the conscripts. They need to get out of there, Insaneivan. And a Kettenpanzer picks up on the Panzerschreck. Panzergrenadiers. And another pack, 40 down. The losses are intense right there for Insaneivan, but he's holding on. He is holding on. He's still got plenty of weapons. More armor is arriving, and there we go. The Sturmgeschütz is here. And quickly upgrading it with a pencil-mounted machine gun.
Our machine gun turret has been installed.
Definitely one hell of a tank. Oh! T-34 needs to be careful. One Panzerfaust there could knock it out. Stug not pursuing. That's actually quite interesting. But no, there we go. T-70. Still got a damaged engine alternator and their flamethrower left behind. Stug going up and out we go. T-70 soon down.
Make sure it's knocked out.
Make sure it's knocked out. Jawohl. Guards in the conscripts on the right flank. Looks like there's some infantry squads have been lost. Getting initial combat, and yes, they seem to definitely suffered some losses. Now he's just down to 3 T-34s.
Are seizing a sector.
Pioneers ready for anything!
Stug here.
The second Stug could be an idea. There we go. Not taking any chances with this large number of tanks being arrayed against him. He gets more Sturmgeschütz. Pride of the Vaterland.
Grenadier squad is taking fire!
And the squad left to hold the centre. There we go though. Quickly pushed back, so we press a bit too much. All the tanks and infantry. Guards him providing ample fire support. Oh, setting up mines, so wonderful, but right in front of the enemy. Less good, less good. Stug opens up, gets a nice kill right there. Immediately ending the lives of 2 guardsmen by the looks of it, with a 1 hit. Coming under fire there from MD-42. No Insaneivan being announced. I think you should consider that, but the Stug does continue to far away. More to joining in as well. Veteran 2 this time around have been cleared out the first time, and conscripts here could get wiped out by the Stug perhaps even. Or if that MD-42 had Insaneivan being announced, that would get also guarded. Oh! Might still do it, might still do it. No! Escapes. Grenadiers here running into a severe amount of fire from the conscripts, gaining veterans 3, but the losses are heavy up close. And additional infantry now on the way for the 3rd Panzergrenadier Division and the Sturmgeschütz. Panzergrenadier Division Guards had a battalion of Sturmgeschütz to rely on for their armour. A few rare ones actually received tanks, but otherwise it was Sturmgeschütz. Simply because the Germans couldn't provide enough tanks for everyone, and even the Panzer divisions had to accept 1 battalion of tanks being replaced with assault guns, and then by mid to late 1944 even that was scrapped, and basically the tank division had to make do with only 2 battalions of tanks, but the Panzer Grenadier unit still retained their battalion of assault guns. So little fun fact there. Tellermine finished. Lining up for a bit of assault there. Hopefully he can support it with sufficient infantry. Should not be sending in the T-34s without infantry to follow it up. Also note here, Stugs are spread out so they can't just be easily circled about. And this T-34 is in serious trouble. In fact, got knocked out. Oh, managed to escape. Panzer gets pushed back. Oh no, he caught on fire. Heinz caught on fire, and S-mines laid down again. Mortar rounds flying here. Stug actually going out. Need to be careful for now. Not for 9, but Insaneivan. There we go. Rushing straight into the newly laid S-mine field. Losses are unpleasant. Guard infantry quickly breaking through. These are closing in on Infantry 3. Infantry moving across here. MD-42 pulling back. T-34's moving up. Stug here taking several hits. Veterans, you one up. There we go. One down. Guard infantry nearby. Veterans 2 on the other MD-42. The first one down. Down to 3 grenadiers. Stug down. The other Stug might get this one. No. Oh. Attempt there at ramming, but no success. And buttoning up, but there we go. Popping smoke. Need to be careful, and there we go. Guard infantry. Veterans 3. And of course, Veterans 8 increased the penetration. And no, here though. Oh, Veterans 2, lovely. More buttoning up. Several Guards infantry firing away on the Stug, which can't fire back. Might actually knock it out. Just need keep moving, keep pulling back. Close, but no, 9, not the Veterans 2 Stug. Not it. Oh, Yuri, you bastard, you got it.
Enemy has destroyed a panzer.
Avenge him! Avenge the Vet 2 Stug! And it was so close at staying alive. That was definitely a bit of a ball to play right there. He could have lost the Guards infantry, but his gamble paid off and he got a Stug. Not to work there though, he did drop an anti-tank rifle and the Pioneers are quick to pick it up.
Territory secured. We are ready for action.
The heavily armed Grenadiers moving ahead there with DP and MG-42. Panzerschreck left behind for anyone to pick it up as well. And immer mehr Sturmgeschütz for Insaneivan. But back to Ebson though, who's actually taking some severe losses. One Guard squad down. And another conscript squad, plus of course most of his tanks. So things are heating up a bit now and again. I do think Howden might have benefited from there. Bit of a sim, he did take quite full advantage of his Stockton there. T-34 here, close to Veteran G2. Lovely. But Insaneivan is beginning to push back more seriously now. Also, he's not actually making much of his doctrine. No Pack 43, no hold down, no anything. And Grenadiers here holding up well against the conscripts who were already low on health.
Take cover! This piece of dirt is ours now! Yes, comrade!
There we go. Grenadiers push back. Do manage to get away without dropping a single weapon.
We are taking losses!
And there we go, they are sent off right away there. And looks like some conscripts there are under fire from the Granatenwerfer, of course. Might have already reached Veterans 3. No, not quite, but close, which does give it quite the boost to its range. I do believe a 1/3 of its boost. A 33% boost there, so that's actually quite a bit.
The enemy has taken our supply sector.
More T-34s on the way here for Ebson. Stugs might want to cover the Grenadiers up here. Just a suggestion. But no such thing. Instead, the Grenadiers are left to retreat. And more Grenadiers for Insaneivan. Lovely. These conscripts won't be having much of a chance against those Veteran 3 Grenadiers. But of course can still do something. They do need to be rather cautious about it. And assault going in there, conscripts mean running in some rather serious resistance and are pushed away.
Reclaim! Conscripts ready and willing!
Conscripts rushed off.
Enemy forces capturing supply sector.
And T-34's on the spot. Grenadiers equipped with a Panzer going straight for the cutoff point. Bold play. But you do actually need the victory point now as well, since it actually also serves as a connector. So just getting this point with the opponent also has to sense a victory point won't do you that much good anymore. Very vital to keep in mind, I would say.
We are losing supplies to the enemy. We have an isolated sector. The enemy has cut off a sector.
Moving about here, Ebson seems a bit unsure how to react, but there we go. Victory point cut off as well. Grenadiers out in the open with their Panzers right, quickly getting crushed right there. Less good and retreated. Mechanized armor company up for Ebson. Interesting. We'll be getting an Su-85 tank destroyer. We'll be trying for something else.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
Grenadiers here suffering a bit.
Establish our supply lines.
Engineers standing by.
Territory secured.
Cautiously driving around.
Forces capturing supply sector.
Clearly Ebson isn't in no rush to really seriously finish for Ivanov. He feels he's got in container at the moment. Pioneers here running in some nasty trouble with the Guards Riflemen and the Veterans T3, and there we go. Conscripts wiped out by the accompanying conscripts. Grenadiers in trouble, and what is this? A third Sturmgeschütz up for Insaneivan. And getting a Katyusha.
I am getting tired of this shit!
I'm not entirely sure I agree with that. Again, I mean, he's got, access to a howitzer without needing to build the mechanized armor company. I mean, if he's just going to get artillery, I think the howitzer would do much better, since it would also do some serious damage to the Sturmgeschütz if it
We
hits.
have the point secured, but the enemy
So I
wants it
feel that
back.
is a bit of a miscalculation right there from Ebson. The what led to it, I can't say.
Bleeding, comrade!
And there you go, the mortar is Veterans T3. Ivan is still contained, but he's slowly building up for a nice counter-attack that we probably should begin considering moving out.
Rocket launcher
Sturmovik
on the
prepared, and there we go. The Katyusha rocket launcher is moving up. One of many variants of this concept of fitting some rockets to something and firing at the enemy. They had a tank, basically a variant of the T-70 tank with this equipped on it. And they also had one which fired some really big rockets. I mean, these were comparatively tiny in comparison to the heaviest Katyusha rockets. There we go, flanking up and getting out there. And we're seeing the Sturmik called in. Oh dear, lots of engine trouble. Katyusha pulling in. Oh, mortar is in trouble. And there we go, the mortar crew is dead. T-34 rolling up the right flank. Grenadier squad wiped out. Serious damage being inflicted here. This is one element assault, but all of his tanks are being caught by the assault guns. Armored move right here from Ivan. One shoot, and there we go. Veteran who does can do more damage shoot, but he should keep it moving, keep flanking. Ivan has made one mistake with this formation, that is keeping the Stugs close enough to actually being outmaneuvered. No, he did not actually keep them moving enough. Instead, what happened was, he just got shot down by a wall of Sturmgeschütz. Rather unfortunate there for Ebson. He probably should have pulled back as soon as he saw that many Stugs. But no, he kept fighting for the motherland, and well, the assault is obvious. Oh no, the Sturmik got one of the Stugs. Damn you, Soviet Air Force, damn you. Verdammte Russen. Fliegen around or something like that. Anyways, countries moving in, their Stugs opening up, firing away. Anti-tank grenade off. And an S-35 is rolling in. And before shooting my cannon support with Grenadiers, stopping infantry from joining the fight from the right flank. Repulsing the Soviet attackers with some success. Again, Insaneivan that would be nice. Stug doing what they can, but they're having a hard time actually hitting anything. But there we go, getting a few kills. Another anti-tank grenade. Veterans in one.
The enemy has cut off a sector.
And what is this? Oh dear! Schwerer Gustav is unleashing his wrath! Oh, good night!
One of infantry has been killed.
One veteran to 3 conscript squad sent to Kingdom Come. To the great big socialist workers' paradise. And the SU-5 hits the teller mine. And quickly falls prey to the Stugs.
Vehicles.
That's just devastating, and every single mine that Von Ivan laid... Oh, not Von Ivan! I hate it! He's not Von Ivan! He's Insaneivan! God damn it! Anyways, pardon to Insaneivan for being put together with Von Ivan and vice versa. 2 different guys, very much so. So again, my pardons. Just, I'm so used to saying Von Ivan, and I haven't seen Insaneivan in some time. So, when he actually gets back, that's great. But now I'm just used to... Oh, bloody well. Anyways, good fight here, and again, Insaneivan's mines actually pretty much always did something nasty. Killed infantry or knocked out tanks. I mean, he got several armored vehicles with it, so well done there. Good mining from it. I do think Insaneivan in some cases could have been a bit more aggressive, but only a bit. A Pat 43 might also have benefited him a bit, and again, I think, he could have been a bit more careful with the Stugs from time to time, but overall, well played, well defended. He certainly managed to do a lot to break up the Soviet assaults and basically keep things, reasonably insane, and Ebson at the same time pushed hard and very aggressively constantly. He did have a slight tension, sometimes slowing down in front of the Stugs, not quite falling in, and I do think it was a mistake, going for the mechanized armor company instead of actually trying to get up a howitzer. I think the howitzer might actually have won him the game had he gone for that instead. That, of course, is merely my opinion, and I definitely think he would also have benefited from a mine to actually make it harder for Insaneivan to actually push forward and take back any ground when he did so. But that never quite materialized again. I think that was a bit of a mistake. But otherwise, also interesting infantry play here. The Guards definitely managed to earn themselves in and gain quite some veterancy. He might have benefited from a sniper or a single penal battalion as well, though. That might also have had some added benefits. But there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. If you did, why not subscribe, tell your friends. If you didn't, well, why not send me a and provide some feedback in the comments. This is Imperial Dane saying cheers.